Hi Tristan, this is Michelle. First off, I want to say thank you for taking time out of your busy day to speak with me earlier. This is the video that I did promise to send you that will show you the 3 things you can do today to bring more customers to your business. So if by the end of this video you like what you heard, just reach out to me and we can chat. Or if you just want to take these 3 things you do to do yourself, that is fine as well. So let me go ahead and show you those 3 things that will set your company above your competition. The first thing that we're going to look at today is going to be content. Most business owners know that they need content, but they don't know that the average amount of content for the #1 result on Google is going to be anywhere from 1,500 to 2,500 for you just to show up at the top of Google. So you need to at least have 1,500 words on your home page with the right keywords. So if we just go through your site here really quickly, we can see that you do have some content on here. You can also add content behind pictures and videos. So if we go ahead and click on this one here, you can see you have Topside Roofing, Trusted Roofing Company, and Oklahoma City. So you can add other things there like gutters, Oklahoma City, siding, Oklahoma City, fencing, Oklahoma City. You can add different things for these. I just want to see if I can catch one other one here. But we'll just go ahead and scroll up here to this real quick. See this one, it's just a file name. This has some numbers and letters. So you would want to make sure any pictures that you have, you add keywords into here to help, bring more traffic to your site when somebody's researching something. So you could always put like roofing OKC. And if we go over here and we look at your competitor really quickly at their site, which is going to be Basies, you can go through and you can see how they have a lot of different wording on their site. If you click on one of their pictures, like here, Basies, Amp Commercial Roofing Company in Oklahoma City. So they do have some information on there as well. And you can see going through here, they have a lot of content on their homepage. What I'm going to show you here real quickly, though, is a word counter. And this is going to let us know how many words you have on your homepage compared to Basies. So Topside Roofing right here. They have 820 words, where Basies comes in at a little over 1,800. So to beat out your competitor, you want to make sure that you at least have, if you want to beat out Basies, you want to at least have on here anywhere from 2,000 to 2,500 words on your homepage, so that you get that, those information on there and get those keywords on there too, like roofing Oklahoma City, Oklahoma City, and your different items that you have for your different service areas. Any of these keywords can be added to the site. So also what we can go ahead and look at is another item that we use just to verify some of the wordings that you have. This is a paid site that we use. So if we go over to yours, we can see right now, keywords, you have 9 on your site, and it's actually bringing in no traffic. But if we go over here to Basies real quickly, they have 75 keywords coming in, which is bringing them a good bit of traffic, and this is per month. So you're looking at maybe 660 some, searches coming into their site. So what I want to go ahead and do, so just to make sure, let's make sure we get 1,500 words or more onto your homepage. You can definitely see that's what's driving your competitor business, and it's 100% beatable to get that done. Also, I'm going to go ahead and show you if we go here real quick and we put in just a search for roofing OKC. This is one of the top results that's researched for Basies. And if the first part that we come here in Google is going to be ads. Ads can work, but they can also be a money pit if your website isn't dialed in. So just be careful not to burn money with Google ads until your site's going to convert. So that's the second thing that we're going to look at today is going to be citations. And you might be asking, well, what's a citation and why do they matter? And that's a great question. So if we go past the sponsored ad, this one here is sponsored as well, the All-American Roofing. You're going to come here with OKC Roofers, Heiner Roofing, and Statewide. And they're in this Google Maps area. It's also called our map pack, and this is going to be our top 3 that have citations across where they have their business name, address, and phone number listed in different directories. So it's also called NAP, name, address, and phone number, and this is how Google verifies and gives relevance to local businesses. So you want to make sure that you go on to any of these different directories and add your business name, address, and phone number. Make sure it's all the same across. And it's going to be like Yahoo Local, Bing, Yelp, Info USA. And you may be asking, well, how do I get in this map section? And the easiest way to do that is, like I said, just to go ahead and get these directories with that information. And one of the easiest ways that can be done is we have companies that we can pull the directories from that your competitor is listed on. And all we do is we go down that same list and we match those directories that they have and we add them, onto yours. And we really don't want to just stop there because we just don't want to match them. We want to dominate them online. So if your competitor has like 100 citations, we want to make sure we get like 50 and 100 more. So it takes them a lot longer to catch up. So the next thing that we're going to go look at today is going to be backlinks. And this is the third pillar that will help you dominate in Google. So if we scroll down to the organic section here, this is going to be bases. They are coming up number 1. And this is where you want to be. And to get there, you need authority. And to get authority, it comes down to backlinks. And a backlink is when one website links to another website. So you got to look at it this way. If site A links to site B, then site A is giving site B some of its link juice. Kind of like a vote of confidence, and in Google's eyes, this is passing authority. And the more relevant the site, the more valuable the link. So, quick example, if you get a local blog or industry site linking back to you, then that's great. But if you are a roofing company and you get a backlink from Pizza Hut, that's not so great because you're not selling pizza. And we can go ahead and also look at here your site. It's showing that you have 89 backlinks. All these may not be relevant backlinks, so we just want to make sure that they're not bad, but that they're relevant and they're going back to yours. And now if we look at bases, we can see they have 283 backlinks. And their backlinks are strong, relevant sources, and that's why they're coming up in this number 1 position. And how do we get these? We use that same site, the Ahrefs that we were just looking at, and we would actually go just to use their site, go in and pull their backlinks, and then we would start adding those same links to your business so that you start ranking up in this organic section here, that you can become number 1 across Google. Getting you to the top is not magic. It's this method, and I've shown you that method here today. So what I want to go ahead and do here, Tristan, is just go over those 3 things again to make sure that to get you across number 1 with Google. Number 1 is going to be content. So on your home page, we want to make sure that you have 1,500 words or more with relevant keywords on these sites. Number 2 is going to be citations. So if we have your competitor has say 100, 150 citations, we want to get those and then add an additional 50 to 100 to beat out your competition by a landslide. And number 3 is going to be the backlinks. So you need more relevant sites pointing to your business to show Google you're the authority. And if you implement these 3 things, you can become number 1 across Google. So now you might be wondering, well, what do I do now? Well, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do it on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and you want to save yourself the time, give me a call at 405-410-3024. Once again, my name is Michelle, and my number, is 405-410-3024. I look forward to hearing from you, Tristan, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.